kind of a quirky kid, kind of an odd kid, but it's like things like at school, he's afraid of germs. So anything you look at, he'll think that, you know, if I go to the doctor, I'm going to get some germs. If I go to the hospital, I'm going to get some germs. I'm going to die. And then he says, you know, how does he know this? He looks on TV and he sees. He's a what-if kid. He sees on TV people die all the time of germs. So he gets by with it okay in school. He avoids birthday parties. He can do intramural sports, so he doesn't have to use the gym and so forth. So he gets around it a lot of times. But finally, his grandmother dies and his father has pneumonia in the hospital. So he has to face it. And he can't. He avoids it. So his father thinks he's ungrateful and indifferent, so the relationship starts to slide. In school, his life is no better. The girl is kind of an odd kid. You know, he's got a sanitizer with him all the time. He's always using mouthwash. He's avoiding, you know, things where he might get germs. So the whole time, the other kids think he's weird. Okay? For example, they think the girls bet each other who's going to talk to him. Okay? Stuff like that. He also, by the end, they put a dead bird in his locker. So he ends up quitting school. So in addition to that, he's facing all this OCD. He's out of school. Nobody really understands it. Take him to a psychiatrist. They really don't know what's wrong with him. So they come up with these lack self-confidence. He needs to get busy, have a sense of purpose, all of those stuff, which is great, but it doesn't address his OCD. So finally, he ends up out of school, and he's living at home, and his father finally gets him a job at a fast food restaurant. So this is kind of an odd twist I put in the story. But what he does is he's a super cleaner. You can imagine someone who's afraid of germs might be a really good cleaner. Well, he is. He's got all the equipment, and he's doing a great job. His father can't believe how good he's doing on this job. You know, and nobody speaks English really, so he can kind of be himself and be the super cleaner. Well, finally he breaks down and loses it completely. He ends up running home. He ends up in bed, comatose. He literally cannot move. So the parents come running in to see if he's okay. And meanwhile, it's snowing. It's been snowing for, you know, towards the end of the story. So as it's snowing, the paramedics come in. One of the paramedics looks out the window and says, "Why is it always snowing when you're trying to get somewhere?" And the snow is symbolic of the OCD. The kid can't make any progress because he has this disorder that nobody understands. Okay, the next story